on tsn.ca, Global BC One Television, and those great fans of ours watching live on BC Lions Facebook. It's a great day for the BC Lions. And just a quick overview of what's happening after our various guest speakers. There will be some opportunity for some photo ops here with footballs and jerseys. There will be some opportunities for separate interviews. We're planning to do separate one-on-ones and potential scrums after the formal press conference is over, and we'll remind everyone of those proceedings as we go on. As soon as we're done here, we'll instruct Coach Campbell to move the players over to the turf for the team photo. Welcome again, and without further ado, it's my great pleasure to welcome BC Lions President, Mr. Rick Lalisher.
Thank you very much, Frank, and good morning, everybody. It's just 2 days short of 10 months when I stood here last, talking about the sad news of David Braley passing away. And now, pretty well 10 months into it, we're here with some very exciting news happening for the BC Lions and the Canadian Football League. But first, I want to make a couple quick comments about the Lions team, both the football team, the business ops team, and the business team. We have been through a tremendous amount of adversity, not only as a league, but certainly with the Lions. There's no question about it. We have all fought through it, and I can't thank our staff, our business ops, our football ops. Thank you so much for what they've put up with, what they've had to deal with, and now only really 2 months to get ready for home games. So to all of you, to the team, to the staff and the business side, thank you so very much. We really appreciate it. On behalf of the Lions, it's an opportunity for me to, for the first time, talk to him an awful lot, but to introduce you to a gentleman, Grant Hutchison, who probably a lot don't know that actually owns and operates Orlick Industries. We all thought David owned it. But Grant's owned it for a while and has operated it and been there for a lot of years. But more particularly the last year, Grant got a job that he didn't really apply for, and that was to be the executive of the estate. And I can't thank him enough for the effort that he's put into dealing with us on the Lions and making sure that we had everything we needed, and it didn't matter how long we were going to go to make sure that we found the right owner in taking David's dream of maintaining the Lions here in British Columbia for a lot of years. So it's my honor to introduce you to this actual first time to Vancouver, the executor of David's estate and also David's stepson. So Grant, come on up and make a few words. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is also my first time speaking on live television, so bear with me. So thank you, Rick, for the introduction. As Rick mentioned, he's Mr. Braley's stepson. I guess I should call him David. I've known him for that many years. As we all know, David cared very deeply for the Lions, having owned them since 1997. Very, very deeply as well for the CFL, the ongoing health of this league. And it was his wishes that we ensured the health of this team and the league as a whole, and we put it on solid footing going forward. So, without further ado, it's my honor to introduce Mr. Amar Doman. Thank you.
Thank you for the kind words, Rick and Grant. Good morning, everybody. This is a very proud day for myself and my family. It's great to see everybody out here today on a nice day. This has come together. It's taken a long time, and I'm just going to say a few words, and we're sure to get into some Q&A here in a little bit. But Mr. Commissioner, ladies and gentlemen, players, staff, and members of the press, it is my honor to be here today. I would like to thank the many dedicated people who, through their hard work and commitment, persevered through the last few years. As a longtime fan of our Lions, I congratulate their efforts and applaud their achievements. A very special thanks goes out to David Braley, to his estate, led by Grant, whom have been nothing short of first class to work with. 2021 is going to be an exciting year for our Lions. Our first two games showed us not only how good this club is, but how tough they are. Tomorrow night will be our first home game since 2019, 656 days since we last played before home fans. It will be the largest opening of any event in British Columbia in over a year. Throughout the league, our fans have embraced our return to play and our long-standing CFL traditions. Since our inaugural game in 1953, our club has won remarkable 6 Grey Cups, and I look forward to many more victories and representing the West in Hamilton this year. Football ownership is a responsibility at a very high level. It's about giving back, community involvement, and developing skill sets for our young people, and of course having a winning attitude all the way through the organization. As you may already know, Vancouver Coastal Health will be operating a vaccine clinic before the game, and our fans who already have tickets will be able to get a vaccine shot and free tickets to a future game. Let's get after the Elks tomorrow night, give them a hard time as we welcome them back to BC. We're going to have a lot of fans in there. I'm going to push and I'm going to challenge BC to sell out. We want to sell out tomorrow night like some of the other cities have. I'm going to bring in a lot of my great team members and employees tomorrow night. We're going to have a good time, and I'm very, very proud to be part of the CFL and the Doman family. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll pass it over to Ryan.
Well, Amar, it is an exciting day for British Columbia. It's an exciting day for the BC Lions. It's an exciting day for the CFL and for the millions of CFL fans who, have their heart and soul invested in this great league of ours. And today you just made our league better and stronger. So welcome to the CFL. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I'd like to formally extend a warm welcome to the league. We're glad to have you here with us. On behalf of all of our players, on behalf of all of our fans, again, a warm welcome to you and your family, and welcome to the CFL family. We expect to be part of the family for a very, very long time to come. I'd also like to say a few words and express my thanks, as Rick did, to all of you. This has certainly been a very challenging, saying 18 months, but it feels like a lot longer than that. I want to say thanks to Coach Campbell and his whole staff, to all of the players, to all of the business and football operations staff for the hard work and perseverance during what was a difficult time. Obviously, the COVID crisis was challenging, and then losing Mr. Braley along the way made it all that much more worse. And there was a lot of uncertainty, and today a lot of those questions that have been lingering have been answered. It's an exciting time, but I would be remiss if I didn't say a few words about Mr. Braley. And I think when the history books on this league are written, there'll have to be at least a few chapters on David Braley and what he's meant. The amount of time and effort and energy that Mr. Braley put into this league. I'm not sure that in my journey, which really for me started as a kid growing up in Winnipeg, I'm not sure there was anyone who's loved the league more than Mr. Braley did. I was passionate about it. He obviously was very invested in this league. And even in the late stages of his life, when I had a chance to visit with David, he had such a deep belief in this team. He had such a deep belief in this community. And I know today that Mr. Braley would be proud as he watches on and sees this team being transferred into the hands of Amar and his family. And I know David would consider this to be a day that he would be proud of, and the one that he had hoped for. So Amar, I know Mr. Braley is smiling today at the thought of you and your family taking on this great franchise. And I just close by saying, this is the beginning of a new beginning here in BC. We've now come through the crisis together. The season has started off. Good luck in your first home game tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Randy. And you've already heard Amar saying we're going to be in Hamilton in December playing, so you have to get vaccinated to be on an airplane. Matt's going to take the team and the football ops over to get set up for the photo. It's very unique. We're going to have 2 photos, one with Grant, one with Amar, and as a keepsake for them. So As that happens, then we're going to organize a little photo op here with Amar and Grant and the commissioners. So, Matt, go ahead and take the quiz over, and I'll just grab these. Where do you want them?